very simple, Gabi. If awumenywa awuyi, if abakutsheli awubuzi. Sometimes you need to understand the position that you are in people's life, whether it's family, whether it's friends. Make peace with it.
Ever made a resolution, which is basically a command to yourself, and failed or not followed through? You hit January 15th and that whole promise you made just turns to freaking oatmeal. Welcome to being human. Here's the problem. 94 to 96% of what you do is habitual. Your habits, your self-image, what you think you're capable of, all of that lives in your subconscious mind. Your subconscious is really in the driver's seat of your life. But here's the beautiful part. Habit is God's way of making good automatic in our lives. Unfortunately for most of us, we've been programmed by a world full of hate, fear, and negativity. We've literally been programmed to limit ourselves, but it can be changed. Now, you can't alter the state of your subconscious by reading a self-help book or even watching a video as awesome as this one. But tune back in later because I'm going to give you some practical tips to start achieving those results you want in your life.
All right, let's talk New Year's resolutions. It's December, soon to be January. We're going into 2022. And now all of a sudden, we're talking New Year's resolutions, right? And I'm really talking about the ones in my profession, which is health and fitness. Why? Why do we wait until the last month of the year to decide, okay, now's the time. I can do it. Let's reset. It's a new year, new me. I can do all of that and set a New Year's resolution. Now we're thinking of this. Now we still have another 3 weeks or more in December, and January 1st, that's when I'm going to start. Well, I'm going to tell you this much. Being in this industry for 24 years, we bank on those that have these resolutions in a gym. Because that's when the money rolls in. Everybody comes in January 1st. They're ready to rock and roll. They sign their year contract. And guess what happens? About 30 days into it, if you're lucky, 30 days into it, boom, they dropping off like flies. One by one. And soon enough, 2-3 months into the new year, the gym is pretty much empty. Why wait? If you are somebody that actually really truly wants to change themselves, you'll do it now. You will actually commit now. Then when 2022 rolls around at January 1st, you're already one step ahead of the game. You are already one step ahead of yourself because you've already committed. Because if you don't, you are the one that makes excuses. And I'm going to tell you, if you're somebody that makes excuses when it comes to getting healthy and eating right, nothing's going to change January 1st. You will still be that same person. You will show face. You'll commit yourself maybe to 30 days, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to fail. And I hate to even say that, but it's the truth. It's the truth. The numbers don't lie. I've seen it for 24 years straight. The numbers do not lie. Why wait? Start now. Start now. If you really want to make that change, if you really want to have a New Year's resolution, you'd start it now. So you step into the new year feeling like a new you, looking like a new you, being a new you, and you could sign that contract and actually follow through. Happy freaking New Year. All right, let's talk New Year's
You know me. But you might not know about this thing I made. So I'm here to tell you about it. About 4 years ago, I noticed that I was kind of feeling distant from a lot of my friends. They were telling me some things I really didn't like hearing about myself, to be honest. And I was feeling real defensive. So I started doing shadow work. What is shadow work? It's heavy self-reflection. And to be honest, it kind of sucked and it was hard to do. But over time, I was growing and growing as a person. And now I feel like such a more well-rounded version of myself, like an evolved version of who I was trying to be at the time. So after 4 years, I made this book. It's called Illuminaire. Illuminaire is 100 days of shadow work. I created this journal to be full of questions that I asked myself over the 4-year period. I designed the cover to have the Hermit Tarot card on it because it's all about going inside of yourself and shining a light on the darkest places. So on the inside, there's a little letter from me, a little note about what shadow work is, and a chart that you fill out rating yourself from 1 to 10 on all of these aspects of your life. This is a sample, this is yours. And then you write a little sentence about each one. And you just jump straight into all the questions. At the end of the book, you'll rate yourself again so that you can compare and see how much you've really grown over the last 100 days. You don't have to be a witch to do shadow work. And over 1,000 people have bought the book so far. So if you're interested, you can pick up a copy now on my website, theglasshatch.com, and there's even an ebook available for international people.
So I'm going to share something with you that is 10 times better than setting a New Year's resolution. And I don't, quite frankly, believe in them because the majority of people actually fail. However, last year on New Year's Eve, I found a book that changed my entire year. And the book was called this. It was called One Word That Will Change Your Life. It's literally 60 minutes long. It's actually a Christmas present that a friend sent me. And I read it, and I'm going to tell you why it's so powerful. The idea is you just choose one word that's going to represent your entire year. So for me, on the 1st of January, I came up with this idea that 2021 was going to be all about growth in every single way, growth. Now, just one example, I started TikTok in May of 2021. I've been able to grow it to over 80,000 followers, which in itself is insane. I've been able to grow my investments just to another level, so I'm in a great financial position. And thirdly, I've been able to launch and grow my own online business from scratch. So 2021, everything I did was all about growth. And I cannot recommend enough starting 2022. You've got a whole month pretty much to try and figure it out. Think of one word that's going to represent your entire year. It can be anything you want. For me, it was growth. Going into 2022, I'm going to think of a new word, try it, and then thank me later.
If you're going to be taking on a huge New Year's resolution, try this instead. Start working towards your goal December 1st. That way, when January rolls around, you have a month under your belt and you can look at it as, oh, something you started doing last year rather than this big monumentous thing in January.
According to statistics, 95% of all New Year's resolutions are broken by 15th of January. Here are 5 steps that you can follow to achieve your New Year's resolutions for 2022. Number 1, you have to find your burning desire and goals. Number 2, you have to visualize the goals every single day. If you can't even imagine yourself achieving those goals, the chances are you won't. Number 3, you have to create actionable plans step by step and follow it every single day. Number 4, you have to check your progress daily. This is the single most important advice when it comes to achieving your goals. The more frequently it's measured, the higher chances that you can achieve those goals. Number 5, find a mentor who can help you achieve those goals faster. I have mentors in all types of my life: business, health, wealth, relationship, love. And for me, mentors are the biggest life hacks because they're the ones who can save me a decade of time with just one simple insight.
Let's make this the first year where we stop making resolutions for stuff that we hate doing. If you don't like reading, don't vow to read a book every day. If you don't like working out, don't hate yourself for not doing it. Instead, listen to an audiobook. Instead, eat healthy. And if you struggle with self-love, I encourage you to stop looking outwards at people who don't even love you. Which is hard, but it's time. Your resolutions shouldn't be things that depress you. They should be things that get you excited to wake up and jump out of bed every single day, and you're happy to live. So I encourage you, maybe change them up this year.
92% of New Year resolutions fail. This is how you can be in the 8%. According to science, most of those fail because your goals aren't specific enough. According to Peter Drucker, what gets measured gets managed. And you need to set your goals that are specific and that you can measure. For example, instead of saying that you want to lose weight, specify how many pounds you want to lose and by what deadline. Instead of saying that you want more money, specify your revenue numbers for each year. Instead of saying that you want to have more sex, specify how much sex you want to have, with whom, when, and where. Instead of, for example, for me, instead of saying that I want more Instagram followers, I want you to follow me on Instagram, I'm going to say that I want 100,000 Instagram followers by the end of the year, meaning 5,000 people who are watching this video must follow me. Go see if it worked.
And he said it's supposed to be fun, turning 2021. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 2022. Everything.
I hope you learn how to let go of a love that won't love you back. I hope you learn how to let go of the stories you tell yourself, of the ways in which you have let all that has hurt you and all that has bruised your soul convince you that you needed to settle for less than what your heart desired. I hope you learn how to let go of the parts of yourself that make you feel like you are not worthy of the kind of love that teaches you and hopes for you. But above all else, I hope you learn how to let go of the idea that you cannot be this person for yourself. You are your own safe place. Make your alone a beautiful place to be.
And I wanted you to know that, by the way, the old me is gone.
And now I've done it, and Bojack, I don't like anything about me.
I've been moving in backward directions during astral projections. I plastered my ass.
Honey,
Oh, hey baby.
what are you doing?
What does it look like? I'm eating.
2021 was the year we're supposed to be eating right. What happened to the diet?
Well, I'm allowed fresh fruit, veggies, nuts. These are nuts.
And what kind of nut is that?
Donuts.
Really?
What did you say?
Nothing.
No, we ain't giving no hope. I ain't Romeo and I'll hold. Making a party, chocolate bar.
A bunch of you love to do this fucked up thing where you say, now is not the right time. I'm going to wait until next year. I'm going to wait until the start of next year, and then I'm going to go balls deep on my goals. I'm going to put some effort in. I'm going to change my fucking life, or I'm going to wait until I have more money, or I'm going to wait until I lose some weight. I'm going to wait until this. I'm going to wait until that. And the most egregious form of this that I ever see is when we get to September, October, November, December, and you motherfuckers sit there and go, I'm going to wait till January 1st, and then I'm going to change my fucking life. I've got all these New Year's resolutions. 2022 is going to be a new year, a fresh start. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to have those resolutions and I'm going to actually really change my life. It's like, what is this fucking bullshit? Like, seriously, what the fuck are you doing? And I will argue with people and say, start fucking now. Now is the best goddamn time. And they'll say, well, you know, actually, Andy, I've actually got a plan for next year. And, you know, I just think that, you know, I want to just kind of, you know, finish off the year. And then next year, I'll just be in a... No, fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. Don't sit there and tell me you're serious about your life. You're serious about yourself. You're serious about self-improvement. You're serious about getting laid, making money, changing your fucking life, making friends. Don't tell me that you're serious about that shit and then say, I'll do it later. There is no later. Motherfucker, you have one life. This is it. I don't know what some of you are waiting for. Fucking divine intervention or something. Here's your divine intervention. Stop fucking around and start right now.
gonna lose weight this year.
That's a good long-term goal. How are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna give up dessert.
So what happens when you go to your sister's baby shower?
I'm gonna stop eating dessert after dinner.
Every day?
I'm gonna stop eating dessert after dinner 5 times a week.
But what happens when you do? Remember when you tried keto? Might as well finish the whole thing. Instead of using the word stop, how about you use the word start? It'll get rid of that all or nothing mindset.
I'm going to start eating dessert after dinner 5 times a week.
What's something that you can add that will benefit your health?
I'm going to start adding at least 1 vegetable for dinner 5 times a week.
Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. We'd hurt each other with the things we want to say. We could have been so good together. We could have.
Don't talk about what you're going to do. Don't just dream about what you're going to do. Don't criticize somebody else for what they're not doing. You be it. Be about it. Be about that action and go do it. Keep your eye on your intention. Don't let any outside distraction or your own insecurity stop you from your goals. Embrace that struggle. Surviving that struggle will strengthen you.
Here's some New Year's resolutions that aren't obvious, but would probably make a pretty big difference. First one's called the one-touch rule. That means that when you pick something up, you don't put it down unless it's in its right place. Like, don't put your jacket on the couch, put it on the hanger. Or don't put the can opener on the kitchen counter, just put it back inside the drawer. Or it's so much work having to move things around. Just put things back where they're supposed to be. It feels like more effort, but it's more effort in the long run if you don't do it that way. Text people back, like right away, like right in that moment. You know, if they ask you to make a decision, if they ask for a response, don't push it off till later because it feels like a lot of mental energy to think up something or to think of a response, but it's not. It's gonna be the same mental energy later as it is now. Just do it now. People will like you more. People will trust you more. If you just respond, they're to text. Just do it. Fix one stupid thing a week. Like that drawer that doesn't work, or that mucky brown stuff in the bottom of your car's cup holder. Just clean that out, you know? Or that one charger that you and your partner keep fighting over. Never quite have fully charged phones. Just buy another charger. Fix one stupid thing a week. What are your New Year's resolutions?